Hi, I'm Julie with Directors Mortgage, and I'm here with co-owner of Environmental Works, Joel Miliaccio. Why would you recommend a sewer scope?
Well, we would recommend a sewer scope on every home, kind of like a radon test. You just don't know from one home to the next when you're going to have a sewer problem. A separated joint, roots, you name it, all kinds of problems with sewers, especially these real old sewers that we have throughout Portland. They can be costly. The sewer repair can cost from $5,000 to $15,000. So it's very worth the $150 scope to look at that line and
it's
make
only
sure.
$150 for a scope.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Now, would you recommend that for new construction? Because I heard you mention older construction.
Yeah, absolutely. For, like I said, every home, because we've cameraed brand new homes with brand new sewers. And a lot of times what can happen there is that they just didn't bed the pipe properly. And meaning that they didn't get rock and compact underneath that pipe when they dug it in there. And so sometimes you can get sagging of that brand new line. So it's got a brand new pipe, but it's got bellies in it, which is going to cause pooling and maybe grease buildup over time. So sometimes even a brand new sewer doesn't meet current code anymore because it's settled because they didn't install it correctly.
So how long have you been in this line of work?
So we've been in this line of work since 2009 about. So we're pushing 14 years.
15 years.
Just about 15 years this year.
So you've done a few sewer scopes.
Mm-hmm.
What's the strangest thing you found on one?
That's a good question. I would personally, I haven't seen a lot of scopes because I've got guys that do that, but I've heard some stories, and one was a story of a 2x4 in a brand new construction home.
Oh my gosh!
And yeah, they literally went to camera it, and there was a 2x4 piece of wood in the pipe.
How big are the pipes?
So, the pipe's only typically 4-inch, 3 or 4-inch, about like that. Oh my gosh.
So that 2x4 was completely jammed in there on purpose.
They must have put it in there during the construction of the home because somebody wasn't happy. Also, we've seen cell phones and toys, you name it, we've seen it end up in the. And probably the creepiest thing is rats. We'll watch them crawl right up the pipe toward the camera and just start eating on whatever's in there, and it's pretty disgusting. So,
oh man,
I hope everybody's done eating your snacks and whatnot during this portion of the.
But if
talk.
They weren't, they are now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All smells like money.
Anything else you think people should know about sewer lines and scopes?
I would say, in the city of Portland, watch out for the party lines. The party lines are also costly. And so you want to hire a company that really knows what they're looking at, that's a sewer professional that's going to be able to catch that, find that why, and figure out if it's on a party line, because those can be very costly. Now you're talking about typically having to drill out and tap the main and put a whole brand new sewer in. So make sure you hire a competent company like Environmental Works that's experienced, that can find those problems, and that also is not going to recommend repairs that aren't needed. We're going to always recommend what's needed and give you a real kind of honest, unbiased assessment of every sewer we look at.
You guys, the only job I've gotten the opportunity to work with you guys was a party line separation, and it was in West Lynn, and the homes were on basalt, and it was really
bummer.
Really expensive.
It's like, we're not going to drill that one in real easy.
Nope. I believe dynamite was involved at one point. I don't know, but it was intense. But you guys you did a great job.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me. Good luck out there. Scope that sewer.
Yeah.